Alright, we're going to talk about au jus, what it is and how you get it. Now, a literal translation of au jus is with juice, and it really means the juice of anything. You can have juice from chicken, you can have juice from pork, you can have juice from beef. In America, it is typically the juice that is served with roast beef. And in this case, I'm working with a beautiful certified Angus beef brand prime rib. Now, here's the problem if you're dealing with a prime rib roast. You don't get a whole lot of juices when you've roasted off your roast correctly. Mainly because you've created that beautiful crust and the juices stay on the inside. That's where we want them. But we want something to just highlight that pretty roast. So here's what we're going to do. Before I started roasting my prime rib, I gave the pan a lining of tinfoil or aluminum foil and sprayed it really lightly with cooking spray. Now, if you have a much smaller roast than I did, mine's a monster, and your roasting pan will actually fit on your stovetop, you can skip one of these steps. You can take your roasting pan straight to the stovetop and put your broth right in there. Mine wasn't going to fit. The other thing is, if you're using a salt crust on your prime rib, your drippings are going to be way too salty, and you don't want to do that to your jus. It'll make it throw it all off. All right. So here's what we do. All right. Well, we had a train, and we had a memory card issue, and we have dead batteries and toddlers, and I don't know what all. But anyway, here's what we're going to do. All right. Can you see all this? This is all the stuff that fell to the bottom, and this is where all the juices went, and it's fabulous. But like I said, it's way too salty. So here's how we're going to get jus without killing ourselves with the salt. Over here, I have about 2 cups of beef broth. Now, if you can use homemade, it's way better. But even I admit, it's a little tricky to make homemade beef broth. Now, you're going to take some. Now, not all of this is salt. Remember, we've got the peppercorns, we've got garlic, we've got the juicy drippings and all of the fond, the brown crusty bits. And we're going to add, I don't know, several tablespoons, teaspoons, not tablespoons, right in here. And we're going to have this simmer for just a few minutes. Here's the other thing we're going to do. Because we do have commercial beef broth, we're going to wake it up and we're going to give it a shot of a nice red wine. I don't know, that was probably about 1/4 cup. I need a spoon, I need to taste. It's about 1/4 cup. So here's what you want to do. Can you manage? Give me a spoon. We're going to bring this up to a boil. And then we're going to simmer it down until it's reduced by about 1/3. Let's make sure we've got the right flavors in here. Oh, Lord. That's exactly right. Okay, so you don't have to watch me sit and simmer. Actually, I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to make some more jus because that roast is so big. We're going to make French tips later, but golden here. All right, so give me a minute. We're going to simmer and reduce, and then I'll show you what this looks like and how it should look on your prime rib. So we've reduced, and that lets that raw alcohol taste kind of come off of it. But check this out. We're going to put it in here just because that's what I had so that you all can see it. Wow, that was smooth. And you see all those little bits? Those are the peppercorns and the garlic. The salt made me dissolve. And my toddlers are trying to kill each other. But that right there is how you make jus. Now, wasn't that easy? Let's get some prime rib and fix the kid.